Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for the second half, the second half of January, and moving from a little bit of Capricorn season and moving into Aquarius season. When I was tuning into your guide, Cancer, it was a really beautiful energy of reaching back to the past, and the way that the guide was doing this was through song, through an intuitive connection of some sort, and a beautiful connecting to a frequency, a certain frequency. So it feels like it's trawling over some old memories or revisiting the past in some way, shape or form. And what it did was it reached out and grabbed the light, grabbed this light energy, this light frequency, and brought it back and put it inside your heart. So once was lost is now found, retrieving something from the past that brings the light back to your heart. And then it was this sense of this beautiful light growing and something blossoming in your world, which is really beautiful. So that was the image that this beautiful guide showed me, Cancer. So we have as your first card the zebra. Now this is all about your motivation, but the zebra moving in as it's very Aquarius energy. So we are moving into Aquarius season. We do have a new moon in Aquarius occurring on the 21st or 22nd, depending on where you are in the world. And this is almost like, can almost feel like, okay, we can start the year now. Okay, we can start moving forward. So that's going to be this sense of that. But with the zebra, it's almost like a visionary energy of the future. But this energy connects you to your uniqueness, to what makes you you. You know, all zebras have got their different stripes. So there's this original energy that is you, your source energy, coming and bringing something back. That is your source energy and connecting it back into your heart. And then this is what's helping motivate you here. And what it is that you're seeing in your third eye, we're seeing this beautiful rainbow triangle here. I was trying to remember what the shape is as I'm tuning in. And it's like this beautiful vision kind of emerges out of this connection. So it's a really lovely energy, I would say. And it really is about, connecting to self-love, accepting your uniqueness. And perhaps there's this really lovely sense of originality that is coming out, even eccentricity. Very, the zebra's got an energy of genius to it as well. It really does. So whatever it is that the unique thing that you bring to the world and every situation, that is what you're connecting to in a big, strong way. And I really feel like this is coming out. This is a seed that is being planted here in the new moon in Aquarius. So we've got Page of Feathers, exploration and discovery. Look at that beautiful little raccoon. This is the Page of Swords. So it's like new things are popping up inside your mind, new ideas, new things you're learning, new things you're discovering. They want you to have this open and curious mind. New solutions could be coming through, but it's all very like, okay, feeling very enthusiastic, optimistic. And so, yeah, they're really wanting you to be like this little raccoon and go, okay, what is it that I'm discovering at this moment in time? It's actually a very beautiful energy to come through. Sometimes the Page of Feathers can be learning, studying, can be finding out information online or connecting online in some way, shape or form. So let's see what's shifting and changing. We've got 1-5 Sun Leo. Okay, beautiful. The Sun, again, the Sun is what represents your soul's expression of who you are. That was a sense of you bringing the light back into your heart, which is a very Sun Leo energy. You know, the Leo rules the Sun. And so the 1-5 is represented where there's been a struggle, there's been a test, there's been a battle, where it's, something you've been really struggling with here. You're coming up with the solution, or you're coming up with the new ideas. This is the energy that's shifting and changing. The test feels like something's been a bit of a test or a struggle or a battle. And because of how you're connecting into yourself, to a source energy of who you are. So there's more of you ready to come out and shine, which is a really beautiful energy. But it's interesting because Leo is the opposite sign to Aquarius. So I really feel like you're going to be working a lot with that Leo Aquarius kind of opposite energies. So there might be Leos and Aquariuses around you at this moment in time. If there is, they're here to teach you something. You're learning something from them. And this is very much head versus heart kind of energy. So, you know, what's going on with that unique mind of yours, and can you open your heart up to it? So this is something that's potentially going on with you. So let's see what is coming in. We've got, the Six of Cups. Yes, that was the energy of trawling through the past, going over the past, and going over some old memories. That is the energy of that with the Six of Cups. But ultimately, the Six of Cups does want to bring in harmony. Seven of Cups. So a lot of cups happening here, a lot of emotions coming through. The Knight of Cups, okay? So, trust your beautiful heart, and here comes the head with the Four of Swords. And everything's about to change with the Wheel of Fortune, this conversation that's going on between your head and your heart. It's kind of like, well, the Wheel of Fortune is coming in and things are going to start expanding, and new horizons are coming in and opening up from shifts of perspective, feeling very differently. This is you, the Page of Pentacles, new things developing, the world is your oyster, new opportunities with the Fool, wanting to let go of some heaviness with the Ten of Wands, and then the High Priestess, beautiful. I love that, very Cancerian energy. Wow, okay. Ooh, celebration, Cancer. I love this. Saying no, end of a chapter, new dawn, I'm celebrating. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. So, you know, potentially something's been a little bit of out of balance in your world with this Two of Pentacles, or your energy's feeling stretched. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit ambivalent about something. It just feels like, you know, with the Six of Cups in the center, this is wanting to restore harmony and balance. Now, the Pentacle energy is something that you're seeing in your external world. It's something that's happening on a material level. So whether it's like to do with your time, are you here and you're over there, or you're having to divide yourself between a whole heap of people and energies and time? Is it to do with money? You know, has money been a bit of a struggle and kind of juggling money around? Is that something that's coming in, or is it just quite literally, you know, struggling or juggling energy, or around there's something being imbalanced around the energy to do with your living situation or your home? There's something that's been there in your material world that's been a little bit of out of balance. This could be to do with health as well. But here we have emotionally, how you're emotionally responding to that, which is the Six of Cups. As the situation, this is wanting to go restore balance and harmony with the way that you're feeling within relationships. And so we can see these are the beautiful children. It's going back to the past. It could even be related to children, childhood energy, going back over past memories. The past is coming back here. But like I said, I was given that beautiful image of you were retrieving something, where you're retrieving some light that was part of you and bringing it back. So it was beautiful. So it's about the Six of Cups is very sensory as well. You can see that they're smelling the flowers. So the smell brings you into the present moment, even though the smell might remind you of the past. It's kind of this interesting blending of the past and bringing you right into the present. So it's kind of an interesting energy here, but it feels very sensory and sensual. So, you know, sometimes say the smell of banana bread always reminds me of my mother. They say the smell of coffee reminds you of your mother, but, you know, I don't know if that's, let me know if that's something that happens for you. But the Seven of Pentacles, crossed by the Seven of Pentacles, this is again the material realm, you know. This is making some adjustments that can bring in growth, where it feels like something potentially has been out of balance. And so that's kind of perhaps blocking you in a way of, I don't know where to plant the seed. But you've got the seed, you're holding on to it. This is you, the Page of Pentacles. You've got this new seed. Maybe it hasn't really appeared because that's what the new moons are. It's a dark moon. So with the new moon in Aquarius coming in, it's a sense of the new moons are a time to release the old and to make way for the new, setting new intentions. So in your conscious mind, the Seven of Cups, again, it's this sense of a vision unfolding here, things that's not necessarily clear at this moment in time, but it's an unfolding story or vision that we're seeing with the zebra as well, that beautiful diamond, rainbow diamond. So to kind of trust it, I mean, this is looking at new options and, choices in front of you. Some things may be good, some things may not be so good, but perhaps it's not quite clear yet, but the vision's still forming inside your conscious mind. So it's just a process. At the base, we've got the Knight of Cups. And what I like about this is what's happening deep down. So this is your heart really guiding you here. And that's why I love that image of the light coming back to the heart, because the Knight of Cups is taking action through how you're feeling and what your heart is telling you at this moment in time. And so in the recent past, we've got this head and heart energy here of the Leo and Aquarius kind of energy as well, where we've got the Four of Swords, which is your mind, your thoughts. This is the head going deep and thinking about something. Perhaps a mindset shift comes in, or you've had to take some time out and perhaps had to have a think about something, or you've had the opportunity to think about it. And it's almost like the mind has said, you know what, to the heart, go ahead. So it's the Four of Swords can be where you're building some really strong mental foundations I feel like it's like your mind has found some peace with something, or at least trying to find some peace through understanding, through going over old memories or information that you're trawling over, or understanding things. So, but it's kind of almost said, you know what, perhaps there is something that I truly don't understand, and heart, you need to show me, or you need to lead the way, because the head is saying, I'm trying to make sense of something. But at the end of the day, the conclusion that I think that this Four of Swords has come to is that it needs to kind of let the heart lead. So this is it, the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups represents love. It represents romance. It can be those things as well. It can be following a dream. But in the near future, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So that's why it's really important for this, giving it some space for this vision, this dream, to listen to where your heart is, to get the light back into your heart. Just purely energetically, I'm seeing this as a source energy coming back, this true essence of you coming back, connecting to your heart chakra, your heart space, and then communicating to you, emanating this light. And so this is where things start to expand here. By really truly trusting and following your heart. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is an expansion of an area of your life. And if that's coming from the heart, then it's going to expand and it's going to feel better and better and better. So, yeah, interesting. Something's about to expand and grow where it feels like that you've been blocked by that in the past. So especially on the material resource realm, I think the way you've been feeling about it is kind of been guiding you, but I feel like this is you wanting to actually see something here, like some sort of tangible result. This is you though, the Page of Pentacles. This is almost like, the world is my oyster. I've got these new things developing here. I've got this new seed that I'm thinking about or setting an intention for, wanting to plant and grow. It's a really positive, optimistic, excited, really lovely intention that I think it's going to be really important to put out there. And so the energy surrounding you, you've got the Fool. The Fool travels light. It's carrying the knapsack full of hopes and dreams, or even memories. So it's almost like whatever it is that you retrieved back and went over those hopes and dreams and memories, you're carrying these with you. But in a light way. The Fool activates and steps into the new and takes the leap of faith. It's very much, that initial, it feels so new, all this energy. Like I said, a new seed from the new moon. It might not even feel like you're particularly consciously aware of what this is yet. The fact it's just the zero of the Fool. And so it's, again, this sense of it's still forming, but you just get this idea that trust this feeling, this kind of instinct that I want to be stepping into this new, or it just feels right. So without the sun is shining on this energy, it's press the reset and activate something new. So new opportunity lies before you. Hopes and fears, the Ten of Wands, this is the opposite to the Fool. This is being heavy, overburdened, overworked, burnout. So you can see, how hard it is for this character to be carrying these wands around. The Fool is like, no, I'm light. I'm carrying just a little knapsack, a rose. My dog's coming with me. I'm happy. I'm off on this adventure. And so it may be that you don't even necessarily need to see the full picture yet. It's just about the instinct, the motivation to be doing this feels important. So interestingly, this is what I love, is that we've got the High Priestess, a lot of luck coming in with the High Priestess is lucky. The Wheel of Fortune is luck and good fortune that can come through with both of them. And then we've got the card of celebration with the Three of Cups. So I feel like there could be some interesting synchronicities. But what you're really celebrating here is the High Priestess. Sometimes she feels like she's in a bit of an in-between world or in-between space, which might feel like a little bit what this is. You know, things aren't clear, or things has been a challenge, or things have been test or out of balance. And then suddenly it's this instinct to just step into something new. Trust that feeling. And so this is where you're potentially putting something behind you here with the Ten of Cups, saying no to something before you say yes. The Ten of Cups is closing the door, the end of the chapter. The darkness is lifting. There is a new dawn, which is really beautiful. The sun is shining here with the Fool card. The sun is shining with the Page of Pentacles. So trust this sun. You know, you're crowned by the sun with the sun Leo there. So the sun is, like I said, your soul's expression of who you are, your vitality, your joy. So that's what's coming in. There's a new dawn that's connected to that. And this is what you're celebrating here with the Three of Cups. So trust your intuition with the High Priestess. That's really, your intuition is by your side here. You're seeing the vision, trusting that, even though it's in a transitory state here. The Ten of Swords can sometimes mean whatever's taken a lot of space in your mind, you're letting go of, and you're stepping into something new with the Fool card. So it's kind of like, oh, I don't have to think about that anymore, or I don't have to believe that anymore, or I don't have to do that anymore. It's like, so it can be a period of recovery and transformation that comes in, but it's, you know, a lot that's transforming inside your mind. So we have as an overall energy the Two of Pentacles. So again, this is a sense of there's been a bit of emotional drama perhaps around, or something's been out of balance. We've kind of talked a little bit about this energy already, and that's what I feel like has been the challenge or the test here with the Wand 5. And so really listen to your heart, because your heart is going to guide you through those turbulent waters into the new dawn, which is really lovely. So this, it just feels like, you know, you've got two pages, and the Fool, it's new energy. And then you've got the two tens, and the 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, which is old. The 10 is the end of the cycle. So it's very much endings and new beginnings. We've got my income is constantly increasing. I begin now today to open myself to ever-increasing prosperity. Interesting. So perhaps, yes, this is something to do with money, money quite literally, or prosperity, however that this is your however that presents in your life. So this is your affirmation card. My income is constantly increasing. So there could be money opportunities around, very lucky doors or opportunities that are related to income or money increasing that are coming through with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Aries at this moment in time. So it's this sense of doors opening, but you've got to trust your instinct to step through them. And that's exactly what we're seeing here in this reading with the Fool card and all the other energies around. So I think it's going to be just an intuitive feeling of what feels right. Let's pull a charm for you, Cancer. Let's pull a charm. First charm for 2023 for Cancer. What do we have? Ooh, okay. So this is a moth. Or is it a bee? A moth or a bee? I can never remember which one this is, actually. Let me just tune in and see what, I'm sure some of you will correct me on which one it is. I'm going to tune in because initially I got the words busy bee coming through. Okay, so I'm getting this sense of a drone, like a sound, like that's getting louder and louder and louder and louder. So it's almost like this is increasing in volume, this kind of frequency. It's like a zzz, you know how you can hear the bees that are coming. So it's this sense of there's a buzz, quite literally, coming in. And it's going to get louder and louder and louder. The world is going to be a buzz. Your heart's going to be a buzz. Perhaps people are talking about you, or perhaps there's new opportunities, but there's this sense of buzzy, buzzy, buzzy. You're buzzing quite literally. So it's like zzz, in a good way, in a really, really good way, but it just feels like it's kind of gradually, like it's like suddenly it's like, oh, wow, okay. So it's like impossible to ignore this feeling of excitement and celebration and positive optimism that comes in with this Three of Cups, which is really nice. So yeah, the sense I get with this, and I do feel like I'm reading it as a B now, but it really feels like it's moving forward, like it's moving forward here. And there's a buzz around all of that. So, yeah, it feels exciting. That's it. That's it, Cancer. You might have your own little intuitive message that you've been getting with all of this and with the bee and the zebra. So let us know if you sometimes, I know put the cards up and people get their own little feelings. So I'd love to hear if you're getting that, especially as the High Priestess has come out. So it's very much saying trust your feelings, trust your intuitions with all of this. But that's your reading, new exciting things coming in here for you, Cancer. So trust your heart, where your heart is leading you. So thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.